What's up guys, it's February 18th, 2018 and it's just past noon and I'm in the city of Dalat. I just arrived here this morning at around 6:30 a.m. from Hoi An. I took a 12-hour night bus and the guys I was traveling with, Martin, Gabriel and Lena, they went to a different town called Mui Ne, which is a little bit further south and on the coast, but I think we'll meet up again in Ho Chi Minh City, which is my next and final stop in Vietnam. So I'm gonna be here in Dalat for a couple of nights. And yeah, this town is a little more in the mountains, so it's a little higher elevation, a little colder, and it might rain today, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of exploring near my hostel, get some lunch, and then probably go back after when I can get my room, because it was a long journey on the bus. I didn't sleep much and I'm pretty tired. What's up guys? So it's actually the next day now, February 19th. I didn't film much yesterday because I was really tired after that long bus ride, so I ended up going back to my hostel. I slept during the afternoon, and then later I did go out with some people from the hostel in this nice area by the lake. I just didn't bring the camera out, but I think I'm gonna walk by there again today because it's really nice and it'll be better to see it during the day as well. For now I'm gonna go get some breakfast and then I have to go get my bus ticket sorted for tomorrow because I'm planning to leave for Ho Chi Minh City, and usually I would try to book that through the hostel, but all the bookings with them were filled, so I have to go to the bus station myself and try to sort that out. Okay, well this day is definitely not going as planned so far. I found the place where I can book a ticket for the bus. At first they told me that everything is booked for tomorrow, the next day, today, and that's a bit of a problem because I'm trying to get to Ho Chi Minh City at least by tomorrow at the latest, so I can have a few days there before I fly out to my next country on the 24th. So I showed them that I had looked online and I tried to buy a ticket, but it just didn't let me pay with my credit card. So then they're like, okay, so you can have this spot, but you have to go to the actual bus station to pay, because that wasn't the actual bus station. So now I'm going there. I tried to call an Uber or a Grab, but I couldn't, so I have to walk there. It's like 3 kilometers, so it's just taking time out of my day, but hopefully we'll see cool stuff along the way in the city. So Google Maps is having me walk through this little park. It's kind of nice to get away from all the chaos of the streets. And so one of the nicknames for Dalat is Little Paris, and that tower that you just saw, I believe it's called Little Eiffel Tower or Dalat Eiffel Tower. So it kind of looks like it, the shape anyway. So there's some pretty cool outdoor activities that you can do outside of Dalat, but in the area. The main attraction is to go canyoning, which is where you can like go down this like river with waterfalls and you can rappel down it with ropes and everything. And I wanted to do that, but when I found out the price I just couldn't get myself to pay for it because I'm thinking on a long-term budget and hopefully there'll be other opportunities. It was like $50 US, so I just didn't want to pay for it. There's also, you can just rent a scooter and drive around to different spots. There's another waterfall called Elephant Waterfall that is also popular for visitors, for tourists, and I was gonna do that. That was my second option, but then I figured that when I realized that I'm gonna have trouble getting this ticket, I decided to make that my priority because I don't want to be stuck here and get to Ho Chi Minh City very late just before I have my flight out of the country. Okay, so I'm still trying to find this bus station. I went one way that I had to turn back because it ended up into like little tiny streets, and there was these big dogs that were about to attack me, so I decided to go back and try a different path. So now I'm doing this path, and hopefully it gets me there, and hopefully I can still buy a ticket when I get there. Dalat is a really pretty city with all the hills and the architecture, very French influenced, but it makes for a nice and challenging walk to get to this bus station. I think I'm almost there. Found it! It exists! After climbing up all the way up that hill, here we are. Okay, got it sorted out, got my ticket. I leave tomorrow at 1 p.m. and it's like an 8-hour journey. I'd rather get there before the end of the evening so I can actually sleep in a bed instead of sleeping in the reception area like I did yesterday and just like wasted my whole day. So luckily I got that sorted. This area really reminds me of San Francisco, especially like the Presidio district. It's really pretty, all the trees and the hills. Yeah, so I had to walk all the way up this hill after walking up and down several hills, and it was like more than 3 kilometers. Now hopefully I can grab a taxi or a bike to get me back to another place that I should probably visit. I'm gonna stick around here in Dalat and let's find out where to go. Alright, it's like impossible to call a grab bike or a grab car, so I'm gonna just walk down towards the lake, kind of towards my hostel, and yeah. Okay, here we are. This is the area where I was at last night. So that square area that's really smooth, where people are riding like tricycles and little cars. I was actually there last night with some people from my hostel, and we each rented one of those like electric tricycles, and they're actually pretty fun. You have like a gas, and then you when you brake, you always like spin out because it doesn't have like the back wheels just don't have any like brake control. So in the first minute that I went, I was going really fast, and then I hit the brake, and then I spun out into like the perimeter, like the outside perimeter, and there's like these little holes for the water to go down, so I kind of tripped and ate it, but I was on the grass, so it was fine. It was really fun. And they also have a lot of street food here. I got the Dalat pizza. Apparently it's a specialty only found in Dalat, so I'm gonna have some again actually. I'm pretty hungry. So they fold it up like this, and this is how you eat it. For 20,000 dong. It is delicious. This whole area is really pretty, and I guess you can rent like a swan boat to go on the lake for a relaxing time. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm here just outside of the Dalat flower garden, and apparently it's one of the popular attractions here in Dalat. So let's go inside and check it out. The entrance ticket costs 40,000 dong, just under $2. It's a really hot day, but it's my only full day here, so let's make the most of it here. Okay, so that was the Dalat flower park or flower garden. Not really my thing, but I don't regret going. Alright, I just had some real lunch, and now I'm gonna head back to my hostel. I must have walked more than 10 kilometers today, so I need to rest my legs. So, see you guys later. What's up guys, it's actually the next day now, February 20th. I'm leaving Dalat today and I'm headed to Ho Chi Minh City, formerly known and still widely referred to as Saigon. So I'll end this vlog here and the next one will start shortly. So, see you guys in the next one. Peace.